this video, we're going to talk about why I think you should use a capo. Coming up. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Billy DeBerry, and this is where I like to simplify musical concepts in a Christian context. So let's get into this. Let's talk about the capo. The capo is God's gift to mankind. I mean, to the beginner guitarist, yes, but also the lazy guitarist. But I want to make this video for one reason. I'm not selling this. I'm not trying to force you to buy a capo. But as a guitarist, I've been playing now for over 10 years, and one thing that is so vital that I see so many guitarists giving up on and failing to do is the simplest of tasks, and that is, you want me to say practice, you want me to say keep practicing, but really the trick is to keep playing. And I want to kind of get that across to you. This concept today that I'm referring to is really just this idea of playing. Keep playing. Every musician knows this. Really, it's any task. If you're in MMA or working out or anything, it is this idea of continual persistence, of actually doing the thing that you've set out to do. And with the guitar, it's easy to get overwhelmed with so many great musicians out there and great songwriters and singers, and they're just phenomenal. And especially with the internet, we can see all the best of the best, the greatest musicians. We see them and hear them all the time, and honestly, it's intimidating. But there's one thing that you have to keep doing, and that is playing. The trick is to keep going. Do not let other people's strengths, do not let other people's feats, their greatest efforts, stop you from even trying a little bit. And what the capo did for me was, while I was intimidated by other musicians around me and by great guitarists, this little device allowed me to play along with songs that I couldn't learn yet because I didn't have the dexterity to understand certain chords. But this little device helped me to play the one shapes that I was really familiar with, and that's the shapes in the key of G. And you don't need to know a lot about music to utilize the capo. The beauty of a capo is you can continue to play the same shapes you're familiar with and you're comfortable with, but transposing the different keys. Now, most people think, and most guitarists think, and most musicians think that the capo is cheating to some degree. There are a few lazy guitarists that just decided that they're not going to learn their instrument anymore. But I want to tell you that the capo doesn't stop you from learning your instrument. If you are a lazy guitarist, fine. You may utilize it and never learn any chords ever. You'll never know the notes, you'll never know your musical alphabet, and you may not know a single note on your guitar. However, the beauty of this channel, why I've created this channel, is to get you to start playing. Whether you're a lazy guitarist or a beginner guitarist, I just want you to start playing. And here in a pandemic, I think there is no better time than to grasp or understand just the little nuances and the idea behind a guitar. I think everyone should play an instrument. I think it is important. I think it's vital. I think it's good for your health. I think it's good for your brain. It's good for your psychological well-being. It's a fantastic hobby to take up. And with this, everybody locked in, scared to go outside, I think it's the perfect time for you to pick up your instrument. And honestly, most churches, they need people to play instruments. We need more Christian artists. We need more music teachers. We need more of this in our societies and in our churches. And I find that the guitar is a great avenue, and it's a great way to start down that avenue. If you're interested in being a worship leader or playing for any churches, I think the guitar is the greatest. Most people start with the piano, and that's fine, but this is a guitar channel, so I'm going to push the guitar on you. And so the capo, I want you to get one of these so that you can just start playing and stop being intimidated by the fact that you don't understand all the different keys and you don't understand all the different chords to play. Play the chords you're familiar with and start moving the capo around and just play around and start to fall in love with the instrument. And thus it'll actually, what it did for me was it got me in love with playing, and then that developed into a desire to learn more about my instrument. The desire didn't come from picking up the wooden instrument behind me. It came from actually falling in love with playing. I got so into playing that I wanted to know more about my instrument. And I feel like the capo is underutilized in that sense. It is to get you to keep playing. So play with what you know, and honestly just start and don't stop. I hope this video is encouraging. I'm gonna try to make these concept videos to just kind of get you and spark your interest in the guitar, but to get you to keep going. Don't quit. Every musician knows there's a point in time where you go from practice and you start to just learn to continue to play. There's this hump you have to get over to where you are now writing and creating and enjoying, and anybody can do it. Even if you don't know all your stuff, you can start immediately creating and enjoying. But the idea of the capo is to get you over that hump and actually get you to enjoy playing what you're playing. I hope you've enjoyed this video and this content. Like and subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what the first song you ever learned on your guitar was, and I hope this was an inspiration to you. God bless you. Peace out.